Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Manchester United career mode. Trying to get this set up is proving to be a bit of a problem. It takes quite a while to load up the game and Twitch at the same time. So if there's a little screen for about 5 or 10 seconds before the episode actually opens up, I apologise. Twitch, streaming off directly from Xbox on Twitch is just a nightmare, quite frankly. I'm meaning to get someone else to kind of figure it out. But anyway, today we've got to take on Everton. I haven't been on FIFA in about 3 or 4 days. I've been away for the weekend. I had some episodes scheduled. I hope you guys enjoyed them. But we are here on Monday. I'm recording this on Monday. It's going to be uploaded on Monday. But we got Everton. And then throughout the month of October, we've got Leicester away, Young Boys in the Champions League, Liverpool and Spurs as well. It's not going to be an easy month, to be honest with you. And I've been toying with the idea of maybe switching up to Legendary just to see how we go, because I feel like we're doing... I know it sounds weird, but I feel like we're doing too good. It's not realistic kind of thing. I already boosted the sliders a bit more, and it was a bit more challenging against Atalanta, I'll give it that. But I don't really want to have to keep boosting the sliders. I kind of want to... If I'm going to be like playing well, I want to put up to Legendary. But we'll try a couple episodes more, and we'll see where we're at. I'm kind of just going to see out this month, I think. I always say I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I'll change it. But I don't know. We've got some difficult games this month anyway, though, so we'll see how we play against those teams. And then, based on that, I'll put it up. Because we are top of the league, but I want it to be kind of realistic. I don't want us to be top of the league with the team we have, because it just isn't top of the league worthy, if that makes sense. But all the other top teams are bottling it, so I can't really do much about that, unfortunately. Liverpool down in 16th with 4 points. I mean, I expect them to be at the top. Chelsea is struggling as well. I don't understand it, really, but what we are going to do is we're going to take a look at some of the news stories, and then we'll get into the game against Everton. Ronaldo's dramatic late goal seals Manchester United win. Ronaldo snatched a win for his team against Atalanta when his dramatic late goal put Manchester United 2-1 up. If you missed that, there's a spoiler. I advise you to go back and watch that. And somehow we didn't get a nomination for the Premier League Player of the Month September shortlist. I'm very upset about it, to be honest. I think Donny van de Beek should be in there. Bruno Fernandes, perhaps. Even Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been setting up goals left, right, and centre. But the nominees are Ings from Aston Villa, Saïss from Wolves, Neves from Wolves, and Malinowski from Aston Villa as well. Both of those teams are doing quite well, though. Top 5 at the moment for both of those sides. So you can't debate it. The only loss that Wolves will have were against us. Was against us. They've won every other game otherwise. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Maguire's tired, so bringing Lindelof. Donny can come back in for Pogba. Alanga can have a rest. We'll bring on Rashford for him. And I think that sorts it, doesn't it? How's Telles looking on stamina? Telles can have a break as well, I think, this time around. Dallo can stay. Lindelof, Varane. McTominay can have the start because Fred's a little tired. Rashford, Van de Beek, Fernandes, Sancho. Ronaldo, I think that's the team. So, without any further ado, let's see what we've got at Old Trafford. We've got De Gea in goal. Shaw and Dallo as the fullbacks. Varane and Lindelof as the centre-backs. McTominay centre defensive mid. Fernandes and Van de Beek as the centre mids. Rashford right mid. Sancho left mid. And Ronaldo, the captain and the striker of this side, leading the line here at Old Trafford. On the Everton side of things, we've got Pickford in goal. Mikolenko and Coleman as the fullbacks. Coleman the captain. We've got Keane and Godfrey as the centre-backs. Allen CDM. Davies and Sigurdsson. I don't know if they really should be playing Sigurdsson, but that's sorry for another time. They're the midfielders. Richarlison left wing, Townsend right wing, and Kramaric up front. No Dominic Calvert-Lewin, of course, because he moved to Arsenal. So without further ado, might as well get into it. But yeah, I haven't played this in a little while. I don't think there's anything I missed loading this up. Hopefully, I think I already went through the youth academy and did all the development plans at the end of last episode, so it should be okay. I've pressed A there for whatever reason. I fat-fingered. Just pass it straight to the goalkeeper. There we go. Goal from Bruno. Let's get into it.
Well, it's been raining cats and dogs in the build-up to this game, and it's still coming down heavily here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester United versus Everton.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, Manchester United know how to finish ruthlessly. In fact, they have the best goal-scoring record in the league. Impressive.
Well, the movement of the front players is key. They're always threatening the space behind the opposition, and when the ball does go wide, they work so hard to find that bit of room away from their markers. They've been brilliant, and these fans have been treated to some great football. That's great. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks.
The lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea stands between the posts. Rafa plays with Victor Lindelof in central defence. Donny van de Beek starts alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's how Everton line up.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
So out of the gate as well, make the usual apologies if there's any audio, I can't do anything about it, any audio issues. If there's any lag, then I apologise as well. I could probably try and fix that, but I don't really know if it's worth it. It's not like it's awful, it's not like it's unwatchable. But if there is audio issues, there's nothing I can do about those. I just advise turning your volume down, and I apologise profusely for Twitch's incompetence. Dallo. Van der Beek. There's comments I've seen about the audio from over a year ago, and they're still yet to fix it. So I don't know when or if there will be a fix. Ronaldo's sent through here. Everton still yet to have a touch of the ball. Ronaldo's just hit that a little too heavy.
Well, it's good vision, but not the skill to match, I'm afraid.
I think maybe Legendary might be the move. We'll see how this game goes. I know I said wait out the rest of the month, but I kind of want to try Legendary again, see if I've improved over the year. I don't really play a lot other than career mode. I do play pro clubs occasionally, so I don't know. Lindelof heads that down to Donny van der Beek. Oh, little slide there. An Everton player. Rashford. Try to find Donny. It's blocked by Mikolenko. Back to Dallo. That wasn't who it was for, but that's okay. Varane's got that. Kramaric tried to get through on that one, but Varane had it covered. But yeah, no, it wasn't who it was for. I love how the passing this year has still stayed awful. That was for Van der Beek, but I messed up the pass. There's occasions where I do the pass that the game is saying. There's a lot of occasions where I don't. It's lovely sometimes. Oh no. De Gea's done very well. Lindelof got beaten too easily there, but De Gea bailed him out. That's going to be a problem with this defence. They're just not good enough, quite frankly. Kramaric! Oh my god, Everton getting a couple of sneak attacks through here. Lindelof isn't good enough, and I can't send anyone until Season 2. So we're going to have to put up with him, because Maguire is tired, and Varane can't do it all himself. I could bring in Bailly if I absolutely need to, but I don't like using him on FIFA. Van der Beek. Ronaldo is meant to go to Fernandes at some point, but Sancho will take it on. Pickford gathers. I saw Bruno try to make the run through, and I was trying to get the ball to him, but it didn't quite come off. Charlison. Cutting in for Everton here. Blocked by Rafael Varane, and it should be De Gea as he's dropped it. Dallo gets it clear. I was considering starting Dean Henderson, because he had a very good performance against Atalanta. Helped us get the 2-1 win, actually. They had a lot of chances to get the points from us, and we ended up getting the points from them thanks to the mix of Dean Henderson and Cristiano Ronaldo. Goal kick Manchester United here. This could be one of the more boring games of the series. Two quality goalkeepers at either end. I wouldn't say quality defences. There's going to be a lot of goalkeeping required, I think, in this one. I mean, Everton have a decent defence. We have a decent defence. We just don't have the defence that we level of defence we should have. It's an underperforming team rather than underperforming players. Like the players should be doing good at this level. If that makes sense, but for some reason they aren't. Ronaldo's trying to get chopped here. Van de Beek's making the run that I want Rashford to make, but we move. Rashford is making a central run instead. And Rashford turns. It's just not enough on it. Off balance. Sancho tried to get there before a defender, tried to get some effort off, but Pickford equal to it.
Well, the keeper's made a good save,
but
you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Did he just handball that off the goalkeeper throw? What is his camera? That's not my left stick. My left stick is busted a little bit. That's not my left stick. That's just a game. Ronaldo, I can promise you now you're not striking this from here. Although I just take it on for banter. I don't take it on for banner. I want a goal.
He plays it short.
1-2 Van de Beek. Bruno, turn and shoot. Oh, it's not going to fall it. I'm not seem to have enough behind these strikes so far in this game. I've had the opportunities, just haven't been able to put enough power on them. Oh, yeah, that bounce definitely makes no sense, but that's fine. I'll not commit the centre back up position as well. That's an awful idea from Kramaric. He had plenty of space to run into. If I sound tired, I am absolutely exhausted, so I apologise for not having as much energy as I sometimes do in these episodes. I've been doing a lot of walking this weekend, and my legs are in agony. I've done a 200-mile drive, which isn't, like, exhausting really, but you had to go through Glasgow, and traffic for there is just mentally exhausting. Lindelof, Van de Beek, McTominay.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but
there's a man who needs to actually up his performance a little bit if he can. Jadon Sancho. Van de Beek. Tried to play him through, but it just touch messed him up there.
Many thanks as ever, Alex.
The ball up. I mean, I think Luke Shaw got touched to it, but it's going to come to Townsend. Shaw reads it like a book. Bruno. Wasn't for Ronaldo, but it could still work out. Out to Rashford here. Van de Beek. Oh, one more to Ronaldo, just not have enough on the pass to get to the captain there.
Tom Davis.
I mean, granted, Everton have had an awful season in real life, but they're not bad on FIFA at all. Good save by De Gea, and it's going to go for corner here. I don't think Van de Beek can recover it. Everton are quite difficult on here. De Gea, strong save. It wasn't really a challenge, but powerful shot that he couldn't hold on to. Andros Townsend to deliver for Everton.
Delivering it.
Rafael Varane gets a header. Not fully away. Ah. That's annoying. For whatever reason, Richarlison was just cursed, despite the fact we had the whole team back. Varane gets the clearance. Richarlison's left there open. The ball, of course, is going to go into the net because De Gea, his positioning doesn't help himself there either. And we could be staring at our first loss of the Premier League season. Richarlison, first goal of the season as well. He's only played 3 matches out of the 7. That's interesting. But Richarlison opens the score in here at Old Trafford. We're a goal down. And it may be that we don't switch difficulty. It's not like we played bad. Okay.
Oh, it was a terrible looking challenge and a big decision for the official.
Wait. Wait.
Well, he has been
wait. That's not a red. I'm sorry, ref. That's not a red. You've had a shocker there.
He just put his team under pressure here.
Nah, it's a yellow. Well, Everton have gone from jubilation to nightmare. Richarlison puts them 1-0 up, and just as soon as that's happened, Andre Kramaric gets sent off for a challenge that wasn't a red.
And he's beaten him here.
Man advantage surely gives us the advantage now. Ronaldo saved and Pickford holds on. It's going to be a matter of trying to score past that hero in the net. He's going to have to be even more of a hero now. Everton with no outright striker unless they move Richarlison or Townsend there, but it's a difficult situation for Everton because that really wasn't, in the most unbiased way, it really wasn't a red card. Bruno. Chris Ronaldo. Oh, what a save, Pickford, man.
How did he stop that? Well, can they draw
Cristiano Ronaldo puts that away against any other Premier League goalkeeper, but Pickford has stretched across brilliantly. And he's going to have to be a warrior today if Everton are going to snatch these 3 points from Manchester United.
And there's the
Sancho. Oh, I think it's towards Bruno Fernandes. Donny van de Beek doesn't win out the header.
Doing well to keep possession.
Bruno. Little challenge in there, doesn't keep possession somehow. Townsend making the whole run down the wing. Varane gets across and De Gea will gather. Despite being a goal up, Everton are now a men down heading into the break. So it's going to be an interesting second half. It's been an interesting half. We've had a lot of opportunities, we just haven't been able to score any of them. Everton got their goal from a bit of a corner mix-up. Varane headed it clear. It was played back into Richarlison, who had a pretty much open net to scoring. And then moments later, off the kickoff, Andre Kramaric receiving his marching orders. I don't think it was a red, personally. Those are the other results from around the grounds. If it stays the way it is, Wolves overtake us. But I'm going to take a look back at this challenge. That's not what I want to look at. I don't know if I could check till the end of the match, actually. But, either way, it shouldn't have been a red card. We'll check it at the end of the match. Match fact, so at the break, 58 to 42 in terms of possession. 7 shots for us, 8 shots for them. 2.5 expected goals to 1.3. We definitely deserved a couple of goals today, and I think they could come in the second half. Everton are down to 10 men. Granted, it is a striker, but we're still down to 10 men. That's got to ruin the morale. Second half begins. It's going to be an interesting one for the Toffees. Can they hold on to some famous 3 points here at Old Trafford? Or will United turn this around? Thanks to an awful challenge from Everton's striker, Donny van de Beek. Loves his little mesmerising runs, doesn't he? He's not the fastest, but he loves his runs. Sancho back to Van de Beek. Ronaldo. Turns inside. Pickford. Ronaldo's going to get the rebound though. And Pickford is absolutely fuming at his defence. It's not the cleanest and most lovely of goals, but it's a goal to equalise the game here.
The goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area.
Pickford has parried it straight back into the path of the one man that you don't want to parry it back into the path of. No defender there able to get a clearance off just as Pickford had parried it. Keane and Godfrey were in no man's land apparently. And Cristiano Ronaldo gets the equaliser here at Old Trafford. And that's just how quick we can get back into a game as Manchester United. Oh, why has it gone to Dalot? Why have I gone to Dalot there? Richarlison tried to score immediately back. Lindelof blocks it for a corner. Hopefully we will get to see at the end the challenge again, but I don't think it's a red. You guys can sound off in the comments if you want about your opinion on it. It doesn't really matter, it's happened, but I think it's unfair against Everton. It's kind of fucked the whole game, to be honest, doesn't it? A little bit. Varane. We're not doing the same thing again from the corner, where you just get played in. Lindelof blocks. What's the point, man? Rebound goals are great. I love every rebound goal that goes in, you know. I can defend well, De Gea can play well, but rebound goals, you know, will just always be a permanent thing. Lindelof blocks this. It just falls straight back to Keane. Michael Keane, by the way, has rifled that in, the centre-back. Bruv, this game has no balance to it at all. It just doesn't. They're down to 10 men, and yet they can I've been sent about the rifles. I didn't like that. It's the corners again, man. Couldn't get it away. We've been punished. That's for Luke Shaw. Please keep it in. You fucking stupid game. I'm going to get fuming at this game again in a minute. I'm going to get angry. Why is it locked onto Sancho there when it's quite clearly for Shaw? Can I go Sancho, please? Holy shit. What are we doing? Davis, come on. Need a goal now. I'm very upset. He's just threw it to Bruno, but Bruno's like, oh, sorry, have it back. Try again.
Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up.
They go 3-1 up. This game just doesn't make any sense, by the way. What the hell's happened here?
And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given.
What's a foul? Did Luke Shaw handball it on the cross in? Oh, it's going to be one of those games, isn't it, where we just don't get anything. They've been given the man disadvantage, but yet they're still going to play like they've got 11 men. Are we doing anything, or...? Oh, I'm skipping this. There we go. I could have sat there for the whole game and they would have won. I'm not doing that. Sigurdsson over the free kick here. Surprised they didn't take him out of the game. But he is still in and he's going to deliver this eventually. Bruv, it's taking forever. Come on. It's going to lead to a goal though, I can already tell you. I can already smell it coming.
And he clears the danger.
Headed away by McTominay. Only as far as Sigurdsson again. Dallo clears it. It wasn't meant to be a clearance. I was trying to go for a tackle and he'd already played it to me.
No, not the best challenge. Has a go. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident.
So, can someone explain to me what I'm meant to do? This game actually just has, there's no balance, there's no sense in it. I don't know why it's lunged like that. I think it's fucking McTominay who's lunged like an idiot. It goes through to Townsend. Nobody's closing him down. But why is that going in? De Gea should have that comfortably. It makes no sense. It just makes no sense. With 3-1 down to a team with 10 men, it just makes no sense. I don't get it. Fucking stupid game.
30 minutes to go then.
Well, the difficulty won't be changed, I don't think. If I'm losing to a 10-man Everton side, then I don't think I need to switch the difficulty, do I? Jadon Sancho. Nothing on in the box. Nothing on anywhere. Bruno. Ronaldo. Turns his man. Thank God we got one back. Captain Fantastic has found his shooting boots in the Premier League. And for whatever reason, we're having to come back from a 2-goal deficit, despite the fact Everton have 10 men, but we may be able to pull it off. I'm down to bring on Pogba for Van de Beek. Underwhelmed today. Called him back from Everton. He's been good all season, but he's underwhelmed against his former employers. Well, former loan employers, I guess.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise.
Donny Van de Beek making way for Paul Pogba.
So continuing with the action.
And it's a goal for United. We're back in it.
Very much a contest.
Problem is, attacking-wise, I'm fine. I can do attack like no other. It's just defending-wise. I feel like I've defended something, and then some kind of... I don't know what happens. It just seems to get another shot off when you think the attack's over and done with. Why is that even a problem? I tackled him with Lindelof, but that's alright. Maybe it's because it's Lindelof, I don't know. Varane... Richarlison is dominating me on that left-hand side. Didn't it bring him off? It'd be great. Sancho's making it run down the side, but they're reading it like a book. McTominay. Pogba. Ronaldo. Was meant to go to Sancho, but Bruno's intercepted that. Pogba. Can't get around Keane. He's been decent today. Got a second goal. I want to be Dallo. Thank you. I just didn't want to be Dallo about 3 seconds after, but that's fine.
and then counter-attack.
Charleston clears. Lindelof gets it in the box. It should be Luke Shaw's. Of course, it's not going to be. I don't think Tom Davies beats Luke Shaw in a heading contest, but that's just me. And Lindelof's pass, I don't know what's happened to it. I think it's been deflected surely on the way through. Davies. I don't know what's going on here. I just don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like I'm defending and then it just isn't defending. If that makes sense. Doesn't really, but you got what I mean. Sancho, can he get ahead of Coleman here? Not quite. It was always an interesting ball from Bruno Fernandes to play. Where is my defence? That's brilliant from Lindelof. Underrated this game anyway. In real life he is quite poor, but in FIFA he's underrated. Rashford coming in. Ronaldo's asking for it. I've tried to play it off, but I've been tackled by Mikolenko. Will this really be our first loss of the Premier League season? The answer is probably, because we've got no fucking... Where is our defence at? Well done, De Gea. The defence have just gone AWOL.
He was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
No, we need to keep Ronaldo on. I'm sorry, Cavani, but we need him. We may be able to pull a rabbit out the hat. What a contest. I thought based off the first 20 minutes there's not going to be a lot of goals in this. The keepers will do well. With 9 minutes remaining, we're 3-2 down. There's been 5 goals in this match. Dwight McNeil coming on for Andros Townsend. We maybe should be making a couple substitutions, but I'm just focused on the squad we've got on the pitch now to try and figure this one out. Corner again. This time it is away. And it is Jadon Sancho who will bring it away.
Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Players back in position now.
Bruno. Ronaldo asking for it. Ronaldo receiving it. It's a brilliant counter-attack. And it's Captain Fantastic. He's got a hat-trick. It's 3-3 here at Old Trafford.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through.
Who else?
The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a brilliant counter-attack, by the way. Jadon Sancho doing the majority of the work there to put the ball into the Everton half. Played it off to Bruno Fernandes, who put a delightful through ball to Cristiano Ronaldo, and he doesn't miss those. It's a hat-trick. Cristiano Ronaldo has found his shooting boots. And that is what Manchester United need in the Premier League.
Well, that's wonderful attacking play.
But will that be the goals done for today? Dwight McNeil taking on Diogo Dalot. Chipped ball in, Lindelof gets it away to Rashford. There's absolutely no way Mikolenko pisses Rashford. Can I have the ball bounce in my favour though, like, smile.
Vitaly Mikolenko. Tom Davies. Still pushing for what could
Still
be
on for Everton here.
Well,
It's also still on for United to grab a sensational victory here. Will it be another injury time winner for United?
Well,
nope, because Shaw just can't make a simple pass through to Sancho. Allen's dribbled off the pitch. 6 minutes of added time. There's plenty of opening here. Varane to Fernandes.
Shaw.
Luke Shaw. Needs to try and find an option here. There was Sancho there, but he was getting heavily marked.
It's with McTominay.
Let's play smart here. We can actually get the dub. Like we should be doing against the 10-man Everton side, quite frankly. Bruno Fernandes. It's not great as a passes from Ronaldo. Play it back to Sancho. Fernandes. Ronaldo. Pogba. Rashford. Oh, come on, man. That's the chance. That was the chance. How has he missed it? You back Rashford to score there. And that gives us another injury time winner, but no. I mean, it's still time. There's still an opportunity here. A very small window of opportunity, but an opportunity nonetheless. Pogba trying to win it. Anyone try to win it for United here. Pogba's on the floor. Could be Everton with the last chance here. Rafael Varane gets in the way.
Coming
Corner Everton. I tried to tackle Lindelof, but apparently it just didn't register. There's no point in bringing anyone off or on now. This is the last moment of the match. But who will be the hero for Everton or for Manchester United here? We can either hold on to the point or Everton will take all three.
Who's going to get on the end of it?
It's up in the air. Luke Shaw heads it away. Sancho gets it further clear. And Bruno makes sure. A 3-all scoreline at Old Trafford. Points shared. But thank God for that, man.
Well, Derek, I think you have to say it's a point gain, don't you? Far from
Cristiano
the easiest game,
Ronaldo.
they kept fighting until the very
Hat
end,
trick.
believing that they would get another chance, and it's
Saving us
probably
from
the fair result
embarrassment.
in the end.
Delivering it.
Thank fuck for that, man. Cristiano Ronaldo saves us a point here, but I wonder if I'll be able to actually review the challenge now because of how many goals there's been. I won't be able to. I'm still not sure if that was a red card, but somehow that made Everton stronger. So I don't really know. Let's take a look at the stats at full time. They're 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 15 shots to 12 in favour of Everton, and 5.6 to 3.8 expected goals. My, oh my, what a game. If you're in neutral, you'll love that. Cristiano Ronaldo, without doubt, man of the match. A hat-trick today, giving us the dub, giving us the victory, giving us just 1 point in the end. But Bruno Fernandes with 2 assists to help him. 8 rating for him. De Gea, I don't know how he got 7.4. He had some good saves, but then he let some easy ones in, so I don't really know. And then Donny van de Beek with the other assist and a 7.1. Looking at the Everton side of the coin, then Richarlison, man of the match for them. Absolutely, he was all over the joint and he was causing trouble wherever he was. Goal and an 8.9 rating for him. Andros Townsend with another of the goals. It was a very nice goal, the third one from him, and a 7.6. Tom Davis with an assist and a 7.6. Gylfi Sigurdsson with an assist and a 7.3. Michael Keane with the other goal. It was a very good rocket of a goal, but of course there's no assist because they get rebound goals. I don't get rebound goals. I want to know, it's like a paid feature you can do to get rebound goals, perhaps. Oh, anyway, we'll go into the post-match interview. If Wolves won, they're ahead of me. Damn it! Wolves probably go top. And that is the reason I'm hesitating on putting it up to legendary difficulty. Just the sheer fact that defending is a nightmare.
Some questions regarding the match.
The thing is, we can put the ball in the back of the net, but we can't stop it from going in our net. A remarkable performance, a remarkable game. Cristiano Ronaldo deserves the 3 points more than anyone there. And unfortunately, we aren't able to get them on this occasion. Man United are unbeaten. We're still undefeated, but I want to win that. I'm not obsessed with the run. I'm only answering that because I can't answer the other two. I don't know how we didn't get the dub. Didn't look good at half time. You're behind, and we somehow got a draw. I mean, we should be winning. We really should be winning it with the extra man, but I want to keep positive. Because we're pleased we've got a draw. I'm also pleased we've got Cristiano Ronaldo.
That'll be all, thank you.
At least that gives me a video title. More than anything else. Varane development schedule as he reached his peak. He's reached his peak. And what is his peak? 86. 86. What age is the man now? Be 29, what? 28. 28. We've got another 2 seasons at him yet. But I don't know if it's. Would you say that's disappointing? We have been knocked off the top, and City are now catching up. Spurs are catching up. Wolves are top of the table. I'd say it's disappointing. I think because we had the extra man, and we still couldn't get the win at Old Trafford. Cristiano Ronaldo getting a hat-trick. He really turned up. And when we needed him, he turned up. Player injured. Diogo Dalot has suffered a broken tailbone injury. He'll be out for about 5 months. We've not even used... Hold on a minute. We've not even used Dalot. Oh, we used him last game, but he wasn't injured. He didn't have a knock. Lindelof can play. We've got Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw. Just see if we've got enough cover. We've got Wellens, but he's nowhere near good enough. And we have to call an emergency loan player back if we've not got enough in that spot. I really don't want to have to do it because it's not realistic, but we'll go up to the next game and then we'll see what we've got. If we can't recall someone, we may have to even dive into the youth academy. It's genuinely annoying because it's not like Dalot is anything special. He's been playing, he's had some good performances, but it's mainly because we don't have enough depth in the fullback role. And I've given myself a season to not sign anyone. We've got a swift position change option. This must be a youth academy one. From left wing back to left back, it puts him up a rating. We do have Mali at right back, but he's not even sniffing the team for a while yet. I mean, it's a dire situation. We might have to either recall or switch formation. Take a look at what we've got. What am I doing? Fullbacks. Who have we got on? We've got Phil Jones. He can't really play fullback. Ted Mengi. Deshaun Bernard might have to be just in case. Axel Twanzebe. Eric Bailly. We've got anyone like right back out on loan. Ethan Laird. Ethan Laird, actually, that would be a good spot for him as the backup. I think we maybe recall Ethan Laird. Wan-Bissaka can play this one, that's fine. But I think maybe we recall Ethan Laird here to back up Wan-Bissaka for what will seem to be the majority of the season. But not to mention the fact that we've also got Deshaun Bernard possibly to bring in as well. Centre back and right back. Just take a look at how good each one is. Not the fastest. Defending isn't brilliant. It's alright. I think we bring in Ethan Laird, don't we? He's a year younger and a couple of ratings higher. And he's got some pace about him. I think we're going to recall Ethan Laird and immediately put him on a development plan. He's already got up a rating just from coming back. Pace is probably okay. Want some defending and physical, I think, don't we? Work rate's only medium, but he's going to be the backup, I think, now for the foreseeable. Until Dalot comes back in March, is it? February, March time. And I think I'm probably going to move Dalot on anyway at the end of the season. And have Laird come in as the backup fullback regardless. Yeah, we called him back. We had to. Not much we can do there. That's a twist to the tail, isn't it? Cristiano Ronaldo now joint top goal scorer after that hat-trick alongside Antonio, Ings and McAllister. But realistically, we've been what a hell of an episode inside the 40 minutes we've been recording. A 3-3 draw against Everton. We've conceded nearly the most in the league now. Hat-trick from Ronaldo. We're still the only unbeaten team in the Premier League. Liverpool back in the relegation zone. What is going on at Liverpool? Everton down in 14th. They were a problem, man. They were a big problem. They lost to City. Fair enough, then. That makes a bit more sense. But anyway, that's going to end another episode. A very action-packed episode of the Manchester United career mode. Take a look at the news before we head off. Ski. I'll probably check it at the start of next episode as well. But Roman Saiz, Garage Player of the Month award for September. As you remember as well, the nominees were Ings, Saiz, Neves, and Malinowski. Dalot to miss 5 months. He's got broken, it's a broken tailbone, broken coccyx, similar thing. But also Cristiano Ronaldo hat-trick. Where is it? Absolutely carrying us to some kind of result there when we really should be comfortable. They had the man disadvantage and yet we struggled. But up next is Leicester. They're in 10th. We're in 2nd. We brought Ethan Laird back, but I'm going to probably start Wan-Bissaka. I'm just going to switch this over in the squad so don't forget. Wan-Bissaka will come in. But of course, we need that backup for Wan-Bissaka. He's a good player, but he can't be doing it all season. Laird, only 71 rated, but hopefully that'll grow. I think he has good potential as well. Speed is fast. Defending's decent. Physical we can work on. Defending and physical is going to be the ones we work on. But the pace is probably fine as it is. And I'll put Fred in here for McTominay and then Rashford in for Olanga, and that's probably our starting 11. Well, it'll be the Pogba or the Van de Beek. I don't know, we'll see. But next time, we'll take on Leicester. What an episode, though. We're going to save this over so we don't lose any progress in case the game crashes. It likes to do that. But Wolves now top. We're second. City third. I think he said Spurs fourth. We'll check once we've saved over. Burnley dropping down to fifth. But realistically, that's fucked our season a little bit. We don't have the depth in the full-back squad, so either Laird comes on in leaps and bounds, which I'm hoping. We brought him back so he'll come on in leaps and bounds. If he doesn't, hopefully one of these guys in the youth academy, we can maybe convert Callum Taylor or Felix Swift. Rudolph Mali, I want him to grow. He looks very, very good. He's going to be going to a right mid, though. So we maybe have to convert Felix Swift or Callum Taylor if Ethan Laird doesn't work out. But I'm sure he will. But anyway, that's going to end this episode of the Manchester United career mode. Lot of action. Leicester up next. 3-3 draw. Ronaldo hat-trick. See you next time.